Yo, what's going on, everybody? We're back. How is everybody doing? Happy Sunday. Hope you guys had an amazing Sunday. I know we're kind of getting to the tail end of Sunday, but I had to go live. Obviously, it's Sunday. We typically cover dunks on Sunday. If anything, you guys know it. How is everybody doing? What is going on? We got Christian 2K. Yo, what's going on? What's up? We got Kevin in the building. He says, good evening from Lakeland, Florida. Yo, shout out to Florida. Shout out to Lakeland. How are you? What's going on? Happy to have you over here. We got Dan Deasy. Yo, what's up, Ernest? What's up, man? How are you? What's going on? Real Gaming in the building as well. What's up, everybody? William Gonzalez. Yo, what's good, guys? What is up? I know this is a dunk that did release early in January. At least, like, I believe it was around January 13th that these released for the special box, and then they released the general release, I believe, on the 17th in the regular boxes, and that's what I'm going to show you today. Pretty much regular box, nothing fancy over here. There was a little bit of controversy, obviously, behind this specific sneaker, and we'll get into that, but I just want to let everybody know I had an amazing day, and I hope you guys are too. So that's good to know. That's good to know, Kevin. Happy to hear that. I hope you guys all had. Yeah, it's Dunk Sunday. You know it. You know what? I mean, look. I mean, the idea here is we're building a sneaker library of content. You know what I mean? So if anybody, you know, maybe had their eye on this specific sneaker. Let me go ahead and share it over here. So if anyone had their eye on this specific sneaker and, like, you know, didn't obtain it, at least they can always, you know, re-review this video, or they can review any other content they find online, and that's what we're doing here. We're just building, right? We got BG Kicks in the building. What up, family? Happy Sunday to everybody. Yes. Happy to have you here, man. Happy to have shout out to all the mods in the building. Happy to have all you guys. You guys know it. I mean, we're just slowly kind of chipping away over here. Soon to be monetized. I'm definitely excited for that day that we're going to get this monetized. But this was a sneaker that I did try for on Sneakers app, and we took massive L's on this. I joined a bunch of contests. We did not acquire it, and you guys know it. The idea here, and the reason I do this, is to get the content when I'm able to get the sneakers. And sometimes that's not the case. I mean, look, we missed out on the black and white 85s. Still no review, but hey, maybe sometime in the future I'll be able to have that in hand, and I'd like to add that to the channel, right? We do everything from sneaker reviews here. We also do happen to help people cop sneakers with best tips, tricks, all that fun stuff. You guys know it. And we also talk about fashion. So if you guys are not already subscribed to the channel, consider it. Yeah, we got Chunks Kicks as well. Oh, we got quite the crowd, guys. If you can take a moment to just hit that like button, if you guys are, you know, if you guys rocking with me and want to support the channel, definitely does help a lot. But yeah, we got Mr. Old School as well in the building. What's going on? How are you? Yeah, I'm just reviewing over here. Yeah, we got it. Everybody's here. What's going on, guys? Hope you guys are doing amazing. I'm believe it or not, I know it's like at the tail end. It's like we're already, well, it's like 7:03 in the evening, and I'm having some coffee. But this is decaffeinated coffee. You guys know we're not trying to pull all-nighters here for no reason. That's for sure. But anyway, so we do happen to have them over here. Regular box, okay? We're gonna get right into it momentarily. I was able to scoop this up at the Nike store. They pretty much just had them on shelves. Interesting release on this specifically, mainly because of the fact there was a little bit of controversy. I believe it was, let me check over here. There was definitely some news on it. Let me just touch on this real quick. I'm gonna lower the volume so it's not too crazy. But basically, Montrealers, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, really like their bagels and shoes. So they even though there was a snowstorm, they still went out, they lined up for these freaking sneakers. And it's crazy to me because they're not necessarily doing so crazy in the aftermarket. So I don't really know what the deal is, why they all lined up, or what the deal is, but this is basically it. Obviously, I did wish that we scooped them up in the special box, but then again, it's about the sneaker. It's not so much about the box at the end of the day, all right? I think it's a cool concept. It's not for everybody. But they pretty much had bagels and all that stuff, and this is basically the initial sneaker that they did drop. So it did come in regular boxes. I'm going to show you today, and then the special box as well. And yeah, I just feel like this is good content. You know what I mean? Like what we just literally covered the green apple dunks yesterday, and then now we're covering like the bagel dunks. You guys know it. Dunks and all the themes and all that stuff, they typically really like to add a little bit of spice and everything nice when it comes to these sneakers. We got Brooklyn Foam saying a New York bagel is the best. Yeah, no, for sure. We got BG Kicks asking Chunks Kicks, how you do on playoff 13s? Yeah, I'm curious. How did everybody do on the playoff 13s? I know certain shops still have them, which is kind of a disgrace to the sneaker. But we have no control over that. I feel like we just have a whole bunch of new generation, and they don't really understand. And I think also the economy's at a weird time right now, so it's like it's hard to throw 200, 210 at every single thing that's coming out, especially with the Cement 3s coming out, obviously. The UNC 5s coming out as well. So we got some heat coming. March is going to be jam-packed. A lot of people are saving their money for March. I get it. If you didn't buy this or you didn't buy anything else that came out this week or the past couple weeks, or you passed on the 4s, I completely understand. And I think it's kind of a smart move with the amount of heat that's coming out in March, to some extent. But you guys know, we're content creators here. We got to cover everything, anything and everything to the best of our capabilities. But yeah, shout out to all you guys, all the real ones in the building. So some creative photos over here that Kicks on Fire did release. So these did retail. These did retail for about $120. I'm not so sure about the special box, if the special box did retail for anything more than that. Yeah, this is the special box, as you guys see over here. We scroll down over here. Oh, it was also $120. Interesting. So obviously, anything with the special box is going to sell for more on the aftermarket because it comes in the special box versus the regular box that nobody really cares for, right? Salute Brooklyn Foams, Brooklyn in the house. Yeah, hey, I love to see it. I love to see Brooklyn. I love to see anybody from New York. Shout out to all the guys from New York, that's for sure. I definitely plan on visiting again sometime soon. But right now, I guess my main focus for my next trip is going to the Philippines around September. My sister's getting married, so that's kind of like one of my international plans. I haven't been to the Philippines in literally almost, like pre-COVID, like 2019. So it's been like 3 years, coming close to 4 if anything. So I gotta get back. I haven't seen my family in a while. BG Kick says, Ernest, have you seen that they started loading up white cement 3s? No, I haven't yet. I haven't reloaded my. Are you talking on Sneakers app? I'm sure. I'm not. I wouldn't be surprised if it's there. But waiting for AMA 12. The AMA 12s is what Mr. Old School says. Yeah, no, definitely. I'm excited for that too in the white colorway. I know the white's probably gonna get dirty a little easier, but you're right. There's definitely some heat coming up. Definitely some heat. Next Friday is gonna be definitely the 24th. I believe that's. Let me double check over here. I gotta just pull out the calendar because I don't necessarily have it just up in front of me, but. Yeah, 24th, that's a Friday, so that's a pretty big day. Any Amanya release is going to be a pretty big day. A lot of people are going to come out of the woodwork for that for sure. A lot of people want to stock up on the 3s. I get it. But again, in today's video, the topic of discussion is obviously talking about these bagel dunks. Now, there was a little bit of, controversy due to the fact that, okay, the snowstorm, people lined up regardless. Now, is this a sneaker I think that I would line up in a snow? I can't even say it. I can't even speak right now. Is this a sneaker I would line up in a snowstorm for? Probably not. Okay, I don't know. Maybe if it was like a special edition or like limited edition, Jordan 4 or Jordan 1 High or something, maybe I'd do it. I don't know. I think this is a little crazy that people did this, but hey, to each their own. It's just kind of sad that these aren't really doing too crazy on the aftermarket, and these people they lined up for this dunk. But hey, we're here to cover it. Now, New Jersey apparently was a little pissed off because of the fact that they labeled this the Montreal Bagel versus the New Jersey Bagel is what they're saying, and they're saying that this is trash. But I don't really know what that whole fuzz was about or who is even managing the New Jersey Twitter account. But hey, at the end of the day, if you like sesame seeds on your sneakers, rock them, right? Yeah, I am Filipino. I guess I'm like a quarter Filipino, but then again, I'm also born and raised in the Philippines. So does that make me full Filipino? I don't really know, but yeah, definitely a mix of a bunch of stuff from the Spanish that colonized the Philippines. I kind of come from that all mix basically. But smash that like button is what Mr. Old School says. Yeah, I mean, if you'd like to, definitely smash that like button. Definitely does help. But yeah, so this is basically them. Obviously, they're all sold out. You know, they pretty much came and went. I don't believe this was heavily stocked. I don't even remember stock numbers. I'm going to have to go back to actually check stock numbers. It would have been nice to have that to show you guys, but it's all good. Yeah, we got Bo Dominican saying, Dimelo muchachos. Yes, indeed. So yeah, this is basically it. We got a little bit of wood grain as well on the internal, which is kind of interesting. I don't know. This is definitely not going to be everybody's cup of tea. I'm going to be real with you guys. I was thinking about coming up with just a short that's going to get people talking, and it's going to be me rubbing cream cheese all over this dunk. you guys, let me know. I know it's a crazy idea, but I think it would get a lot of people either really pissed off or really confused if I'm just literally putting cream cheese all over this freaking dunk. I think it would definitely make a good short, if anything. I think it would be the most random short ever, where it's just like, yeah, this guy got the sesame, he got the Montreal Bagel and he the dunk, and he just slathered all this cream cheese all over it. I don't know. I'm just thinking out the box. I think it would definitely get people very confused, and I think it would get people talking like, what the hell? Yeah, we got 17 people in the building. Shout out all you guys. We're about to get into the review. I don't want to string this along too much, but quality kind of looks of that regular degular. Your regular degular dunk, at least over here on this area, but everything else on the exterior with the sesame seeds does look a little bit more premium to some extent, and then we obviously happen to have that gum sole as well. So wooden insoles, kind of interesting. Not so sure what the whole ordeal with that is, but without any further ado, let's go ahead and let's pull these out of the box. All right, so my box didn't really come in the best condition. Came a little bit damaged. Whatever, it is what it is. We're not going to be wearing the box at the end of the day, but you guys can obviously see it over there. 9.5, your boy's size. It says Sesame, Blue Jay, Sandrift, I guess. Yeah, it says Sesame, Blue Jay, Sail, Sandrift is basically what it says. All right, so without any further ado, sorry if I'm missing any comments. BG says, Ernest, did you manage to get a bacon and eggs, chopped cheese while you're in New York? You know what? Unfortunately, I did not, but on my next trip, I will definitely for sure. All right, do it in a bagel shop. Yeah, it would have been nice to do the slather this with cream cheese in a bagel shop. So you got just regular paper, nothing fancy. We got them over here. They in the building. All right, they are here. And let's go ahead and take them out and let's talk a little bit about this dunk. Okay, again, this did come in a special edition box, which we do not have, but that's not the whole premise. We're talking about the sneaker. We got them right over here, okay? First impressions, you're gonna look at this really nice leather, that nice blue leather. It is a lot glossier than I guess what the photos literally do it justice online. I really do like that because it definitely does make this sneaker pop. Oh, it makes the Nike swoosh pop, if anything. And then you happen to have these perforated sesame seeds all over the sneaker. So all over. I really like it as is because this is going to get people talking. They're like, is that sesame seeds on your shoes? It's like, yeah, it pretty much is. Bottom of the sneaker, you pretty much got that nice gum sole, okay? I'm not necessarily sure what this is supposed to signify on the sneaker. Sometimes, you know, the gum sole is supposed to signify something, but I guess it just really does go hand in hand with that cream midsole that transitions into, you know, that dough, okay, that bread, that dough all over there. So this is pretty much like bread color, I guess, is what it is. Let me pull out the other sneaker. Just want to make sure we got them both over here so you guys can see toe down. If you guys were to be rocking them and wearing them, this is basically what you'd see looking down at the sneaker, okay? Now, this leather quality isn't the best on pretty much the top of the toe box, all right? It's just kind of like your regular from what I'm seeing over here. Actually, it seems to be a little bit better, just so you can see it. It's a little bit better than your leather, you know what I mean? You know your dunk leather. It's a little bit better than that, but I'm not going to say it's the best quality I've seen. But does seem to be a little bit of a step up, if anything, rather than, you know, that really glossy, I guess fake like leather, if anything. And then it's very similar to this as well over here. You guys just see that real clean. It's clean. My favorite features, obviously, the really loud blue check mark, and then you have that Nike branding on the back as well. So These are clean. These are clean. I'm glad that they had these in stock and I was able to swoop them up. You guys know we're trying to just build over here, get as much content as we can. So if anybody was eyeing these or thinking about it, at least they can kind of take a look at this video. Over here, we do happen to have Nike, which you can barely see over here. It's like, it's white on white. I don't know why they did that. It would have been nice if they did a blue Nike check mark alongside, maybe Nike in blue as well. But it is what it is. We got G-Face in the building. Yo, what's good? What to do, chat? What is up? Nice to have you over here. That's a good battle shoe. Okay. I've been thinking about the whole battle, like doing battles and stuff like that. There's definitely a big scene online to do battles. But these are them. Last thing I did want to touch on too. So yes, as you do see 9.5, and then you do happen to have that Nike on the inside, and then that wooden flooring, which is kind of weird to have wood flooring on the inside of your sneaker, but it's there. It's literally there. It's different. Okay, so I'm not so sure exactly why they decided to put the put some wood flooring on the bottom of your sneaker, but it might have to do with maybe like a bagel shop, having wood flooring on a bagel shop. I guess that's maybe what they're trying to get at, if anything. Now, this didn't come with any extra laces, nothing over there. I mean, feel free to swap these out if you do want to swap it out. I can probably see maybe some blue laces, if anything, maybe some cream laces, if anything, but it does come with your regular white lacing. And overall, I think it's a solid pair. Okay, it's a solid pair. I don't know. I'm really thinking about my rating over here. I'm probably going to give this a solid 8 out of 10. Maybe more like an 8.5 out of 10. I do think like the concept's cool, especially if you're like a bagel fanatic and you always have bagels every morning. This might be something that, well, a lot of people came out of the woodwork for this. They're going to line up in a snowstorm. So that's definitely one thing to take into account. The board where the bagel goes on. Okay, that makes sense. Yo, shout out to G-Face for clarifying for us over here. So the board on let me bring it over here. Let's just dial it back. Over here, we scroll down. This board is, I guess, the chopping board that they cut the bagel in half on. That makes total sense. My God. All right. Thank you. 9.5 gang. Brooklyn Fo says in the building. I'm a sucker for gum outsoles. Yeah. I mean, I could definitely see if this insole was removable and you could put your Nike SB insole. I think this would make a good skate sneaker. But this is also just something just for walking around. Get it's a conversation starter at the end of the day. You're out for breakfast. You're rocking something like this. I think it's definitely something. Yeah, cutting board. Thanks, Mr. Old School. I'm just seeing that literally. You give it a 5. Okay, I'm giving it 8.5 just because of the story. I'm giving it an 8.5 with the special box. So I'm not giving it an 8.5 with kind of the regular box, kind of like the whole presentation with everything. I'm thinking about I'm thinking about the quality, the story, and just overall like the feel, the smell, all that. You know what I mean? So it's that's why I'm giving this all 8.5 out of 10. In Canada, they had special boxing. Yes, they definitely did. Now, I'm not sure if you can see the special boxing over here, but I believe over here is where the special boxing is. So shout out to Off the Hook over here. They pretty much have them. They have some beautiful photos on this. They even sprinkled some sesame seeds on. I think just phenomenal presentation. It's really nice to see this because it ties to the experience of you guys, just unboxing it. You know what I mean? It ties into making it so much more special to anybody who is a fan of this, okay? So you got this guy over here rocking a coffee shop with his bagel, cream cheese. There you go. I don't know. You guys let me know if you want to see a short of just me slathering cream cheese all over this. I'm more than happy to do that. I think it would make a really funny short. It's like, hey, did you see that video of that dude that just put all this cream cheese over that dunk? I don't think anybody's done it yet, so you can't say you've seen it yet. Okay, I'm just trying to think outside the box here. That's something ridiculous. Release they had several campers. Yeah, I don't know why. And you want to know why I'm saying that? Let's take a look at what these are doing on the aftermarket, okay? Let's take a look at what these are doing on the aftermarket because, okay, this is with a special box. Now, the last sale for the size I got, my regular size, 9.5, is sold for $200, okay? Now, if somebody bought this for 120, whatever, and they're selling it for about 200, they're probably maybe going to be making 30 to 40 bucks, if anything. That's really not a whole lot of money, and you're sacrificing you're sacrificing the standing in line and all of that for what? For a measly 40 bucks. To me, that doesn't seem like it's worth it. And then The regular box, what I got over here, like look at the last sale, 135. If I were to sell this right now, I'd just be breaking even, even if not losing money. So it's just like, to me, it's a fun release. It's a little interesting because they're doing something different. I mean, come on, when was the last time you saw a sneaker with sesame seeds all over it, slathered all over it? You know, it's a good excuse to put some cream cheese all over it. We got SB Roman saying, "Hey, Real Gaming, what's up, BG? Just saw they updated Tiffany stock numbers to 20K from 1K pairs. I thought initially it was 10,000 pairs is what I was hearing a couple weeks ago. But hey, that's good to know. That's good to know. I guess they're kind of buying some time. I'm hoping they do some kind of Nike release. I really hope so, because if we do not see a Nike release like on Sneakers app for the Tiffany Dunks, the Tiffany Air Forces. Sorry, I'm slipping here. For the Tiffany Air Forces, if they do not do a Nike sneakers drop, good luck getting those. Like, it's going to be very hard. I feel like Tiffany already has their clientele all lined up. You know, they have, they're with their client. I forgot what they call them, their SAs or what have you. Like, I believe it's called like a service associate or something like that, or like a special, you know, just you're special somebody at Tiffany. You know what I mean? So trust me, a lot of women are going to be going for these. I'm a fan of them. I do. I just wish it wasn't going to be so hard to acquire them. If they do drop on sneakers and I have the opportunity to pick those Tiffany Air Forces up, I will definitely try. Tiffany Air Force. Let me go ahead and just bring them up. I believe that they are coming out in. Well, I did see another color, but the one that makes the most sense is definitely going to be. I mean, come on, it's $400, guys, for an Air Force. Okay, it's kind of a lot. But it's clean. You know, I do like the fact you can buy all this extra stuff with it. It doesn't come with a toothbrush. It comes with some extra accessories, but you need to purchase those extra accessories. Okay, so the box is clean. I really like the box. Heck, I'm gonna be real. You guys, I might get some haters for this. I think I like the box more than sneakers. But we do happen to have those, you know, that the Tiffany silver in the back, and then they will be. You can purchase an additional, I guess that additional lace lock or whatever you call them. But you can purchase that. That, I believe, that doesn't come with the shoe. The shoe horn doesn't come with the shoe. The toothbrush doesn't come with the shoe. That extra lace with that lace plate doesn't come with the shoe. It's all. You got to purchase it additionally, which, I don't know, to me kind of is a little confusing. Would you all prefer the F and F pair of these? When you say F and F, could you elaborate on what you mean by that? Sorry if I don't know top of mind. But shout out to the 14 in the building again on this fine Sunday evening. Again, we're just rocking here. We're vibing, just talking about these very interesting dunks and just talking sneakers. You know what I mean? That's pretty much what the channel's about. We talk about fashion, sneakers, all that fun stuff. So shout out to all. I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. And I got some of us still have like tomorrow off. Like I don't have work tomorrow, which is nice. But you guys know we're always working to some extent. The F and F is louder, but I actually like them a little bit better for some reason. Oh, the friends and family. Gotcha. The friends and family, I'm not so sure what you're talking about. Friends and family. Are you talking about it's let me see. Gotcha. Okay. That makes sense. You're talking about these. This is apparently the friends and family. See, I wasn't sure if this was a mock-up. I'm gonna be real, guys. I know of this colorway, but I didn't know that this is actually a friends and family. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I got a buddy that actually works at Tiffany, so I'm sure he's going to end up with this to some extent, or he's probably behind this project, you know. So shout out to him for sure. I don't know. It's just it's nice to see it, but okay. I see over here we happen to have, I believe, some Japanese writing over here. That's interesting. I'm not so sure if that's actually going to come on the shoe or somebody just put that over here, but to me, I much prefer the regular pair. That's me. I think these are nice. The leather quality looks amazing, but I think this is just a little too loud. There's too much Tiffany blue on this for me. All right, but if you like them, hey, awesome. Don't let me change your opinion on what it is. Brooklyn Foam says, Ernest, you went for the red boots like the rest. No, actually, I didn't. I had the opportunity to try for it, but we've spent a lot on a bunch of sneakers recently. You guys know it. So I think the focus has really been just more on like Jordan brand Nike stuff that's come out recently. I would have went for them. I did have a couple there was a couple, like, I guess, raffle contests or drawings that Mischief had, and I got the notifications for them. I could have participated in it, but we did pass on that. As I think the same day that happened, I had a Shoe Palace pickup as well. I got the call, so we picked up some Seafoams in my size, the Seafoam 4s, and I really like that. I'd much prefer that sneaker than the red boots. I mean, if I did hit on the red boots, I would put a video together and actually skateboard in them. I think that would be amazing. I'm sure other people are going to do that too once they get them, but to have to wait 8 weeks for something, I believe the hype's going to die down a little bit. The prices are going to drop down as well. It's just a part of the game, So yeah, we just passed. If I do see another opportunity to pick them up in the not so distant future, I'm saying in a couple weeks, maybe we'll swoop them up. But no, I will not be paying resale prices. I will not be paying anywhere over 800, 900, over 1,000 for those. I think it's interesting. It's going to be heavily bootlegged. It's going to be heavily copied, heavily faked. But we don't support any of that. We only rock and buy authentic over here on the channel. Anything you see on the channel, 1,000% authentic. I will never feature anything that I don't believe in. So just know that. Red boots are fugly, is what G-Face says. I think low-key the black over the F&F pairs of BG. Hey BG, you're right, man. 100%. The black pair, just something about the black pair. Something about the black pair. These are gonna sell out, especially in those sizes. I'm talking 5.5 women's, 6.5, and it's 7. Those are gonna fly. Women want these, trust me. Yeah, like trust me. The moment these drop, my sister messaged me. She's like, "Hey, how can I get this?" Like, hey, I don't blame you. I want a pair too. I want a pair too. That's for sure. Shout out to the 15 in the building. They already got fade boots out. Yeah, no, I did see some links. You can get them for you can get it for like $20 or like, I don't know, something really, really cheap, like $40 or something. I forget, 36, something ridiculous. Again, we don't support any of that. I mean, but don't let me tell you what to do with your money at the end of the day. If you want to get it because to me, this is kind of like it's kind of like a fad. People talk about it, everybody's laughing about it, and then it dies out, and then something new comes out. But shout out to Mischief for doing something very, very creative and something different. And their marketing is so on point, so on point. They're just brilliant marketers. They do know how to get their word out, their name out, get people talking. The number one way to market yourself or market anything is through word of mouth and people talking, okay? You can put billboards, you can put all this stuff up, but it's like the best way is get people talking about it. And what better way than to go viral and all this stuff if you have like wrestlers wearing your stuff, like you have women rocking it with fashion, like it just becomes like this whole thing. People at dinner parties or whatever rocking it. It's like it just really becomes like a cultural phenomenon to some extent, Yeah, I guess similar how people talk about celebrities and stuff like that. Because here's the thing. What better way to get everybody wanting it than get a freaking celebrity to wear your thing? Then it's like everybody wants it. They're like, oh my God, so-and-so want it. You know what I mean? Wore it, Brooklyn Foam says, Ernest, going for any SBs this week on sneakers? Yeah, we're probably going to be trying for the gray. You guys know it. We did scoop up. We did. Not that I need any more, but I am very, very fortunate to get those Wolf Gray SBs. We're gonna try for a third pair. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's one of the best. It's one of the best SBs that has released this year so far. And then today, I believe, was the last day to join up on DLX store for DLX. Typically have like a raffle, so we ended up joining up over here in store because this is my local skate shop. So in my video yesterday, we did feature the green apples, which I went all the way LA for because you guys know it. We're dedicated to the craft. We're dedicated to you guys. We're dedicated to sneakers. Now this is another one. I know these did drop last year. However, some skate shops were receiving late shipments, and this is one of them, and the contest already ended today. So if anybody did get to participate in this, shout out to you guys, because you do typically have to donate, I guess, one canned good or a couple canned goods to participate in this. So we're crossing fingers. We're holding the line. If we hit on this, expect it to be featured on the channel, because the Fruity Pack is probably one of the best just dunk SB, Nike collaborations that has come out last year. I personally think that. But yeah, where did you get your Wolf Gray from? We hit here at Deluxe, and we also hit at Atlas. You guys know it. We're contest machines. We join every single contest. It's like nonstop. Like, to me, it's like clockwork. And we fortunately hit both. Like, I don't know where this luck is coming from. Look at this smile. I don't know where it's coming from, but yeah, I'm just very fortunate to be able to have the content, because the content is what keeps you guys coming back, and we can talk about it. We can have an educated discussion about it, that's for sure. They released EU last year, is what SB Rami says. They just released Blue Raspberry this month in the US. Gotcha. Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, the gray, Mr. Old School, the gray, the Wolf Grays are one of the cleanest. Out of the three that released, there was the black one, there was the white one, which were, I believe they're all supposed to be orange label, and then the gray one. The gray one is hands down the best one. It's just the best one. Let's actually go to sneakers and let's take a peek. Shout out to anybody that did scoop up the playoffs. I know they're still sitting in some stores. I'm kind of cringing as I say that. I can't believe they're still sitting in some stores, but I mean, this is a classic. It's a classic one. Don't sleep if you still have the opportunity to get it. That's for sure. You guys know we scooped ours up. If we scroll down over here, shout out to Shay TV, obviously rocking over here on sneakers. If we scroll down here, come on, where's it at? Okay, we got a women's dunk low over there. I believe it. There we go. So these did come out in a set. Okay, I passed on these because I mean this is great quality. I saw them in hand in the stores. These are great quality, but this is the move. If you're able to scoop this up, and again, we've never hit an SB on sneakers, ever. And with the amount of SBs I've featured on the channel, it's kind of shocking on how many contest wins I've actually had at skate shops. Like no cap, like straight up. Especially hit on two of these. We're still gonna try because hey, like it would be nice to finally say we got a sneakers SB a dub like for the first time ever in our lives. And not that I'm intending to triple up on this, but I did say it in one of my first streams. I was like, when I first saw these, I was like, we want to triple up on these. So it would be kind of crazy to triple up on this. Feel free to go ahead and take a look at my review as well. I felt that one of the toe boxes on one of my pairs looked a little squished or what have you. So I believe I ended up giving this a solid 9 out of 10 or 9.5 out of 10 because of that little thing. But this is an amazing sneaker, probably one of the best colorways I think that has come out for a Nike SB, because you can mix and match all your clothing with this, like like anything, like it's just a non-negotiable. You can literally mix and match this with anything, and I do see the pricing on this holding anywhere from that 280 mark to that 350 mark, maybe even going higher than that. I'm just being real, okay? I know SBs aren't all the rage as they used to be, but this is such a fire. It's just simple. It's like, I'm not trying to recreate the wheel here. It's just such a simple color, and you can mix and match it with anything. All of the right has up to a size 11. Gotcha, in playoffs. Okay, hey, there you go. That's good to know. That's good to know. If you do want to scoop another one up, I mean, again, the playoff 13s, I believe, is a double up worthy sneaker, and I think for me, my favorite part was that candy red bottom on it for sure. Excuse me if I missed any of the comments over here, but SB Rami says the black and white will restock in the next 6 months. Skate shops, yes. Gray won't. Gray is definitely more limited, okay? Like when I hear orange label, I'm like, okay, this is limited, because apparently the quality is slightly better than the non-orange labels, okay? And it does come with extra laces. As you guys know, Nike SB typically does come with extra laces because skateboarders, such as myself, are notorious for tearing our shoelaces, that's for sure. And then DeeZee says, SB Ramen, do you do cop date thoughts? Should you keep boosting? So I'm going to be real. DeeZee, hear me out on this. The green apples that I joined, I did boost. I did put a $5 boost on it, and I hit. So I'm not going to tell you to do it, but I mean, it worked for me. It worked for me, and you know, we got him. So I'm very thankful for that. I think boosting is worth it, but then when you do win, they're going to ask you if you want to reserve your pair for another $5. I found that kind of interesting, but I just did it because I was like, I don't know when I'm going to be able to pick this up. So we ended up paying an additional $10 on top of the regular retail price of the sneaker, and then we did go all the way to LA, which some people might think I'm crazy, but we're doing it for love. Sneakers, we're doing it for love. You guys that show up each and every single day. SB Ramen says, DeeZee, no, I stopped boosting on cop date. Never hit an SB on there. Never hit the 85 on cop date this week. My first ever. Oh, you did hit the 85 on cop date. Gotcha. This week for your first ever W, and you didn't boost. Hey, shout out to you. That's awesome. Awesome to hear. Got Sean Perez in the building. Bang in the shoes, please. He says, please, can I have some shoes? Is what he says. Yo, shout out to Sean Perez. Much love, man. I hope you're doing well, and I hope to see you sometime soon. My good buddy from in Florida, but originally from Philippines. SB Rami says, unfortunately, I'm a size 12 too, and many people go for that size. Yeah, because typically size 11 and size 12 are the ones that just sell out very quickly. It's just kind of, that's where the money's at. You know what I mean? So, hey, maybe that's why I hit on the 9.5, because nobody was going for it. But hey, you guys know it. The green apples was a must in the collection. That's not going anywhere. Trust me. Like, if I had to get rid of all my dunks, I'm saying all my dunks and just hang on to 5, I would still hang on to the green apples, just being real. But yeah, shout out to the 14 in the building. If you guys could kindly tap or smash that like button, definitely just help the channel, opens the algo up for sure. But you guys know it. We're just doing what we do over here. Again, I am very fortunate to, you guys let me know. I want to hear in the chat. Maybe I'll put a poll up in my maybe I'll put a poll in my community page if you guys want me to do a short on this and just put a whole bunch of cream cheese all over this. I think that would be definitely something that would cause some controversy online. Hey, do you see that video of that dude that put cream cheese all over his freaking his Nike dunk? Yeah, what's up? Sean Perry is in the building. Guys, for all you guys that don't know, so again, I don't mean to mix yo-yo content into this, but my good buddy, Sean Perez, is actually the owner of this store. So shout out to Sean joining us in the chat. He owns this company. This is his company, beyondyoyos.com. So feel free, if you guys are interested in purchasing presents for yourself or your loved ones or family, feel free to go ahead and take a look at his site. He pretty much has all these really cool yo-yos over here at different price points and all that fun stuff. So go ahead and take a look at that stuff if you guys want to support the guy. Shout out to Sean Perez for sure. Pretty much childhood friend of mine in the chat. So shout out to Sean. Hope you're doing well. Let's catch up soon. I know you do happen to have a lot of tips and tricks when it comes to YouTube for sure, man. Then DC says, okay, yeah, I'm going to slow down on the boosting. Was adding it up the other day. Doesn't seem worth it. Congrats on the W. Yeah, no, for sure. I think this is how I operate. This is how I would operate. And you guys know I have full send on everything in life. But when it comes to cop date and boosting, only really boost if you really, really, really want that sneaker. You're just like, I don't care. I want to have as many entries as I can. And that's how I felt about it for the green apples. Now, would I boost it for the cherries or the the blue raspberries? Maybe not as much as the rarest of the rare, which was the green apples, right? Sean Perry is dropping some hearts. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get to PNWR. I need to put some money together for my Philippine trip in September. You guys know it. I mean, September's going to be here before we know it. Shout out to the 17 in the building. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. Again, we're just here. We're live. We're putting out some content on this fine Sunday evening. You guys know it. Bring this channel to the freaking moon, baby. But yeah, we are full sending it. Mr. Old School wants to see the video of the cream cheese. I'll put a poll out, okay? And if the poll gets some good results on the cream cheese, maybe we're gonna have to put some cream cheese on these freaking dunks. I don't know. This just sounds like such a, I don't know. I'm not gonna say stupid idea because I came up with it, but crazy idea. That's for sure. You guys know it. But yeah, I'm trying to think what else is dropping. Okay, so yes, I was asked, what SB I'm looking forward to. Gonna be real, it's hard to look forward to this considering we already scooped up 2 pairs, but yes, we're gonna try again on sneakers for sure. You guys know it. Can't take this smile off my face, that's for sure. So yes, playoffs still in stock in certain places. Scoop them up while you can. I don't want you guys to look back and regret it as well. There was a shock drop on this crepe, okay? And I don't know, not too excited about this Air Max. We do happen to have, I think the reason why March is gonna be such a big month is because we have Air Max Day. And in Air Max, if you guys don't know, like the original Big Bubble Air Max is dropping, and it's kind of a big deal. Let me actually look it up. Air Max Day 2023. Nike is releasing new sneaker for Air Max Day. Ooh. Okay, I didn't know this. Give me a second. Okay, wow, they're actually releasing a new sneaker. Let me just move away from all these. This is interesting. I didn't know that. They're releasing this. Okay, they're doing the Big Bubble sneaker. Okay, but they're also releasing this as well. So let me actually double check if there's another sneaker. Big Bubble Air Max 2023. Let me actually see. Okay, I guess they are going to be. Yeah, they're going to be re-releasing this. This is wild. Is this it? Yeah, the big bubble. This is so they're gonna release a new sneaker for us, which is this, which I find very interesting. You got double the check marks, okay, double the swooshes. Oh, more swooshes on the back, okay, interesting. Sorry about all these advertisements just popping off over here. But yeah, this one is clean. Will I be going for it? Probably not, but I am excited about this. You guys know we are fans of Air Max for sure, and they're releasing the Big Bubble Air Max, which is the original Air Max that ever came out, okay? That debuted in 1986, so they're bringing that back to us to some extent. I think the reason why they made changes to the air bubble is because of how, like, the construction of it and, like, how it held up. And that's why if you look at the air bubble now, it's a lot smaller. I believe you just see, like, three holes versus the 4. But they're kind of, you know, they're bringing this back for us, which is great. The bottom of the sole crep is weird, really. Okay, I have to take a look at that. But they're bringing this back, and I'm excited about this because, you know, we're like, I was stumbling upon this interesting topic of discussion. It's like, what do you consider a collector of sneakers? Is it somebody that just collects and just has stuff on display, or somebody that wears them? Like, does it still count as it's part of your collection if you're wearing them? Like, what defines a sneakerhead versus a collector? You know what I mean? And I think a sneaker collector is somebody who, like, has dead stock sneakers. Like, they're in the boxes, they haven't been worn, and they pride themselves of that collection, or they maybe put it on display and what have you. But I was thinking about that like early this morning. I was like, what's you know, what makes somebody a sneakerhead versus somebody who's just a collector of things? You know what I mean? It's different because it means many different things to different people. But yeah, March, we're expecting this. So again, March is going to be jam-packed. Save your money for March, guys, if you can. I know I'm like literally telling you guys, like, scoop up the playoffs while you can, but also save your money for March, because March is going to be crazy. March is going to be crazy. I think, honestly, if everything goes well, we'll probably get monetized by March, because of the amount of lives that we will have to do to keep up with the content and the pace of everything that's coming out. We're expecting also, I believe, the Travis Scotts as well. We've got Jamie in the building. Oh, what's going on, man? Jamie Lamont, what's going on, man? What is up? How are you? Bricks. Of course. You're gonna be the first one to say that on the chat. No, but we're doing what we need to do. I do want to double check the exact date for the Travis Scotts. I know a lot of people are already talking about it. Travis Scott Olive. We want them. They're growing on us. You know, these for sure. Let me just click into it. I believe this is coming out March as well. I'm like holding my tongue as I say it. Let me double check. The exact release on this is going to be, it just says spring to March. Yep, this is going to be a crazy March. My God. Like, yeah, these are so crazy. I mean, they're just, obviously this is going to be the last Jordan 1 low that they're going to be putting out with Travis Scott. So, you know, these are gonna fly. And again, it's when I first saw this, I'm gonna be real, I wasn't the biggest fan of it because I much preferred the reverse mocha lows, but these kind of growing on me right now, especially with those olive socks for sure. Brooklyn Foam says, Ernest, what are your thoughts on the Air Jordan 1 Palomino? Okay, interesting. Let me actually see that. Sneaker News, Trash Lomino. They got pushed to April. Okay, gotcha. So these are apparently pushed to April. Okay, I'm not surprised. Again, I'm just basing it on the date over here. But if you know, Jamie should know. Jamie Lumbon should know. So shout out to Jamie for letting us know. This is, I don't know that we don't know the exact date for April, but when I do know, I will let you guys know. But let me just double check over here real quick. Jordan Palomino. Which one are you talking about? Are you talking about these? Oh, okay, the Jordan. I'm only seeing. I'm not sure if this is the one you're talking about. Are you talking about? Is it a Jordan 1 low, or is it a on Sneaker News? Let me double check. Let me actually just highlight that and like see what you're talking about. Because I'm gonna be real. I'm not 100% sure on it. Oh, these ones. Man, I don't know. I'm just a bigger fan of like the actual like mocha highs versus this one. I mean, I do like the aged look on this one, but I don't know. This sneaker kind of does remind me of you know, the old Soul SBs that we just reviewed. You know, it just kind of have that vibe to some extent. I don't know. I would do a lace swap on this for sure. Maybe cream laces on this. You guys know me. I'm the cream lace guy over here. But so it's a high. Yeah, I don't know. I would probably pass on this one specifically. SB Romy says, Jamie, you saw 20,000 Tiffany. Now they're saying, hey, that's good. I'm happy to hear that. It's going to give us more opportunities. But again, if they're just going to be releasing the Tiffany's in tier Tiffany stores or just in Tiffany stores, we're kind of SOL. Like I don't think any of us are really gonna, unless you have connections, unless you actually know somebody. You know what I mean? So I mean, hey, at the end of the day, it is what it is. It is what it is. But shout out to all you guys rocking with me. We're pretty much past that like 46-minute mark over here. Again, we just wanted to go live. We wanted to cover these sneakers. So if anybody's interested, they can watch the review. You can rewatch the review. I wish I got in a special box, but it is what it is. All right. So that concludes majority of the stream this evening. I just wanted to let you guys know, we're here for it. I'm excited for the week to some extent, Double checking over here. Yo, the biggest Lambon in the building. Oh my God, Lambon Fest for sure. Yeah, and hey, we're all Lambons at the end of the day. Yo, we got New York Dad in the building. Bunch. I'm looking at the chat. I totally missed your comment, man. Yo, bunch of Lambons, yes, or Lambones, yes, for sure. I guess I need you gotta check yourself before you wreck yourself over here. You guys know it, but yeah, we just vibing. Ain't nobody touching these Tiffany's. Yep. Somebody had to say it. I even it's like, hey, they upped the amount to 20,000. It's like, yay, we're still not touching them. It would be amazing to touch them, but I mean, what are they even? They're probably not even on the aftermarket yet. You know what I mean? Let me actually double check over here. My God, what a weekend! And it's not even over yet. But you guys know we're always putting in the work to some extent. Tiffany Air Force. Let's see. Are they even online? Yep. Oh my God, they're already selling for like 2,000. My God, this is ridiculous. I'm like, who has them? Like, they haven't even dropped them yet. Who do I have to call to get one of these? But yeah, I do feel similar. Like, again, I'm not going to compare this to Louis Vuitton at all. But considering the fact it's coming from a designer brand, I think New York Dad's right. We're probably not going to touch these. Probably not going to touch these. At SneakerCon, they were selling no box bearers. Okay, interesting. Not surprised. You get a Tiffany, and you get a Tiffany. Everybody gets a Tiffany. Yeah, I think a lot of it really comes down to your connections. You know what I mean? Good luck, you hype beast reseller. Go shuffle a cow. Yes. Oh man, I'm dying on StockX Dracula. I mean, I would never ever spend this much money through StockX. No way. Imagine them sending you a freaking rep. Oh my God, I would die. I would lose my mind. Oh my God. But guys, that's pretty much it from me for the stream today. Again, I love this community. We have such an amazing community. And I'm just so thankful to have carved a little bit of a space for myself on it. And I'm thankful to be a part of it. So thank you all for rocking with me. You guys know, bring this channel slowly but surely to the moon. Definitely. So I otherwise you guys want to be here. You guys want to be rocking with me. We wouldn't be talking about sneaker related content. New York Dad says, Dracula has no idea who you are, you capper. Oh my God. You guys are something else, that's for sure. But in typical stream fashion, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing to the channel. You guys know it. Once we hit the 2,000 subscriber mark, we will be doing a giveaway of $500 to a sneaker, worth of a sneaker, basically, is what we would do. And then smash that like button while you're at it already. Smile while you're at it too. Why freaking night? Why freaking not? I guess. I just read Chucky Goat say, have a good night, Ernest. Yes, much love to all of you rocking with me. Have a great live, Ernest, is what Brooklyn Foam says. Thank you so much. I appreciate all you guys from the bottom of my heart, for sure, without a doubt, no question on that. We will be going live again tomorrow. Same time, same channel. You guys know it. We got another sneaker I will be covering. Not too much hype regarding the sneaker, but I still feel like it's something to talk about. So we will be going live tomorrow, because tomorrow's a holiday and we're off, and we're still going to work to some extent and put out some content for all y'all. You guys know it. We're chasing that watch time. So I appreciate you guys rocking with me for the entirety of the stream this evening. I'm going to go ahead and play some music, and then we're going to go ahead and dip on out of here. That's for sure. But expect some shorts, expect some more content. We got big plans for the channel. It's just really a matter of time. Like, part of me keeps telling myself I need to take a solid break and then jump back in it in full force. That's for sure. But guys, with that being said, peace. Thank you so much for your time. I'll talk to you all soon. Have a good night.